All done with this repair, and I want to show you what you do when you've got EFIS or Drive It or Stucco. This is 2-inch foam board, EPS foam, and then they put a mesh on it and cover it with stucco, so it'll appear as if it's like rock hard, but it's got a foam behind it. So what do? Well, if you get screwed over and they don't know what they're doing, or the GC doesn't know what he's doing, this is what you get left with, and this is how we're gonna, like that. So I bent it's a 6-inch piece of material, hem on the bottom, and a hem there at a 45-degree angle. It's a 9/16 because I can do that in the front of the brake, and then you have to caulk that. The way you know if it's sealed good is you can pull it away, and then it squishes that back. Now, this is not ideal. What I would do if I was doing a brand new roof, like metal, on a house like this, I'd put caulking behind here as well, and then I'd put my fasteners, instead of every like 2 foot, I'd go probably every 8 inches. And that's to hold that caulking tight to that stucco and minimize the movement as much as possible. That is a 4-inch Tapcon with a metal roofing washer on it, and that's the only thing that I could find to work. And if you saw the other video, this is how this corner got finished out. Let's see, a piece of sidewall flashing came over and around that edge just for giggles, I guess. And this piece, you're going to want to come and just cut it tight into there. And of course that's caulked up there at the top. I like to see my flashing. Get up on this roof, and if this chimney ever is leaking, you're going to look at that spot. You can see the flashing. You can say, okay, well, that's not it right there. If you can't see your flashing, then you don't know for sure. Ideally, I like to have a finger width, a little bit more than that, on my shingles as well, so that you can see those steps, pick it up, and make sure there's no nails there. So anyway, that is how I would do it on stucco. Also, one other thing, the same way I did that piece on the bottom with the cricket, you can do for a top pan. So it's a little dark, but it's the same exact detail right there. And this comes out like that, drops the water onto the roof away from that corner. And then I actually did a double bend, which is the first time I've done that on the back pan. So I've got 2 bends there instead of just one piece, and they taper down to 0 right there. That actually picks up this end of the pan and sends all the water that way. A lot of times you'll see a pan like this that splits on the outside of a wall, and you got water dropping down there, rotting out the wall or rotting out the bricks and stuff like that. So I just bent that up a little bit there and directs all the water out to that side.